We are gonna go over the Turkish get-up. This is a great full body exercise for mobility, stability, but also it's when done really well and with a good load, it's just a lot of time under tension that the body has to work and stabilize. So we love using this. It's a great tool. So you can do this with a dumbbell. You can do this with a kettlebell. You can do this with a shoe. You could hold a book just as you advance, working up in load. But if when you start this, you're really struggling with the movement, don't be afraid to literally just set your shoe in an open hand and work on balancing. But Chantel is going to use a kettlebell. So we're going to start on the back. And now the biggest thing that we want to remember is we want to pick this up well and we want to put it down well. So she's going to roll over onto her side like she's cuddling with the kettlebell, and she's going to get the kettlebell nice and in the corner of her hand so that when it sits, the wrist is really, really strong and the kettlebell is resting on the back of the hand. So she's going to roll over onto her back, and then she's going to get set. And then she's going to press the weight out in front of her, and the leg that is holding on to the weight is going to be the leg that's bent. So that is going to be her stability on this side. Now she's going to roll over onto her left arm. Now the key to this as well is to keep your eye on this, and it will help you know where the load is in space, and that will make this a lot easier. So now she's going to use her rotator muscle. She's going to roll over onto her left elbow, and then she's going to come up onto her left hand. Notice that this foot here is still nice and connected to the ground. Be okay with moving it into a position where it feels stable. Now she's going to, with her right foot in her left hand, she's going to raise her hips up and slide that leg back through until she comes up onto her knee. And then she's going to come up from the bottom, and then she's going to stand. Good. Now she's going to come back down the same way she got up. She's going to come down onto the left knee. Now here is the trick. I want her to turn her left foot in a little bit more, and then she's going to send her glutes down onto her foot so that she can nicely lower her leg down and lower her body down so she's more stable. Now she's going to use the right foot and the left hand to sort of elevate the body and slide the foot through. She's going to sit down on her hips, and then she's going to come back down to her elbow, back onto her shoulder, and then roll back onto her back. Okay, we kind of have the tendency to try to sit up and then sit back down, but we don't want to do that. Now as she puts the dumbbell down, or the kettlebell down, she's going to put it back down the same way that she got up. Okay, so we don't want to try to pull the kettlebell off the floor. We want to roll over, cuddle, pick it up, and then roll over and cuddle with it as we set it down. Now you can take this movement and you can break it into parts. So she can take this movement and she's going to cuddle with the kettlebell, and she's going to roll over, and she's only going to come up to her knee. So she's going to roll over onto her left hand side, come up onto her hand, sweep the leg through, good, and then come up, good, and then she's going to go right back down. So she's going to kick the foot in, come back down, and go through. So you could start from the bottom and just work to the top. But this is a great exercise to get both sides of the body working, to create tension, and to be under load for a very long time.